In the past year, there have been exactly 80 rated mythics and legendaries. So today, I am going to be summarizing my opinions on each level in only one sentence. Although most people don't really like it, I actually really like this level and think that it deserves the legendary rating that it has. As I've said in a previous video, this level is the first of many on this list to be robbed of Mythic, and it's only the second legendary. When I first saw this, I was blown away by how good it was and how well it stuck to the Minecraft theme, and I still am blown away today. Although this level looks pretty awesome in some parts, it's just way too inconsistent in quality to deserve legendary in my opinion. Although this level is now almost 1 year old, I still vividly remember the day this came out, and it's still one of my favourite platformers in the game. Also, if you're still watching the video right now, it probably means that you're enjoying it. So please like, subscribe, and comment what you think, as it actually really does help out the channel, and it always means the world. Although it does pick up in quality later on, the first part of this level is just way too ugly to have gotten legendary. Like with Coaster Mountain, many people dislike this level and don't think it should have gotten legendary, but I personally love it. When this level first released, I really disliked it, but looking back, I actually really like this level now. Definitely one of my favourite art levels in the game, and the creator only had one creator point when he released this. I like this level a lot, but it's just the quality and style of this level is way too inconsistent to be legendary worthy for me. One of few effect levels on this list, and I think it's really cool though. As soon as this level came out, I had a massive sweet spot for it. How on earth did this not get Mythic? Some might say it was robbed of Mythic, as it's literally a 3D level in Geometry Dash. But despite this, I think that it's honestly not Mythic worthy because of all the bugs it has and just how you can clip into walls and stuff. At first, I didn't think this level was legendary worthy, but just the sheer length and quality throughout the level convinced me otherwise. Another level I didn't like at first, but the atmosphere and the health system and just everything in this level is actually really mind-blowing, so I definitely think this is legendary worthy now. A cool level made by one of my favourite effect and art creators, 0SR. A nice level, but with a really weird theme. I have no clue how this level does not have as much attention as it deserves. It's literally among us in Geometry Dash, and no one is talking about it. A sequel to the Gungeon, and Matthew Game's second legendary, which also won't be his last on this list. The third level on this list I think was robbed of Mythic, as the visuals are just mad. Although most people don't like this level much, I think it's really cool and can definitely see why it got legendary. At first, I liked this level quite a lot, and I still do, but I just don't think it's legendary worthy, as the block design is really quite empty. Another level that people mostly don't like, but I think is awesome. This is literally another game in Geometry Dash, and is also Matthew Game's third legendary, yet is somehow still not his last on this list. Honestly, a pretty cool art level, and I really love the parallax in it. The return of one of the greatest art/modern creators in the game, and I've got to say, he didn't disappoint. At this point, I could actually pass this off as another game and nobody would know. When this first came out, everybody thought it was Mythic worthy. Yet looking back, I can see why it didn't get Mythic, as the quality is quite inconsistent and it feels quite unpolished. Although most people don't like it much, I still thoroughly believe that this level deserved Legendary, as it has some really cool art and the theme is great. For some reason, many people think that this level was robbed of Mythic, but this first part's just too unpolished for it to be Mythic. I actually first saw this level a while before it got rated, and I have to say it blew me away. Audiovisual is one of my favourite creators in the game, and he did not disappoint with this level. I mean, some of the art in this is completely stunning. This Stereo Madness remake completely blew me away. The art in this is crazy, and the only thing I think could be improved is the use of the songs, as it kind of just stops randomly in the middle of the level. I really love this level, and it's a nice breath of fresh air in the art community, as most of the art levels are now super realistic. The first Legendary rated auto, and a really cool one at that. This level is pretty cool, and although it has some nice art, it just feels way too unpolished to be Legendary rated. I'm sorry, but how did this not get rated Mythic? This is hands down one of the best, if not the best art level in the game. A pretty cool level, and I think that this should be the baseline for Legendaries, as it stands out, yet isn't the highest quality. A cool level, but shouldn't have got Legendary, let alone 10th in the contest, because of just how bad the gameplay is in some parts. This is another level that I just really love for no reason, and I think this definitely should have got Bussin's place in the NCS Gauntlet. Another cool art level that I never appreciated properly until I learnt about the theme. Another level that I think got robbed from the NCS Gauntlet. I mean, this thing is incredible. The backgrounds and the art is just all outstanding. This honestly should have done better in the NCS Gauntlet. The effects and the art in this are just both crazy. I think that this level was completely and utterly robbed of Mythic. I mean, come on, how does this not get Mythic? I've never really liked this level, and I don't think it should have got Legendary. This is another level I didn't like at first, but now looking back, this level has an incredible quality, seeing how long this is. Another level that I never really acknowledged, but I do think it's pretty cool. Normally, I would say this is a pretty insignificant Legendary, but for this level in particular, I for some reason decided to speedrun the first checkpoint. Yeah, but cool level. The atmosphere and just everything about this level is utterly impeccable, and I don't see how this didn't get Mythic. This is another level that completely blew my mind, as it's literally Osu in Geometry Dash. A cool level with an interesting theme, but I don't think this should have got Legendary, probably just a high epic. The first and only level to have ever got downgraded from Mythic to Legendary, and that was only because it kind of took everything from another game. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but not Mythic worthy. A sequel to And Ever, and definitely one of my favorite platformers in the game. Like, this level is just insane and could have got Mythic in my opinion. I know it seems like my rate standards are low, but hear me out. This could have got Mythic. Like, the atmosphere and art in this level is just insane. This level is neat, but definitely shouldn't have got Legendary, as it just feels quite unpolished. A nice level, but again probably shouldn't have got Legendary, as apart from this cutscene, it's not really very good. I really like this level for some reason, and 100% agree with its Legendary rating. This level really gives off a 2.1 vibe, but I think it just feels a bit too unpolished to be Legendary worthy. This is honestly one of my favorite levels in the game, as I don't know what it is, it's just the atmosphere and everything is just insane. A cool level with some great atmosphere, but this first part is just way too dark. Grax's levels have definitely grown on me, and this is no exception, definitely Legendary worthy. I think this level is cool, but shouldn't be rated for some quite controversial reasons, which I won't get into. This level is really cool, but I don't know, it just feels a bit too flat for me, despite all the parallax. I think that this Legendary is way too unpolished to have gotten it. An awesome Christmas-themed level that is definitely one of my favorite levels in the entire game. So well done to Hack for getting this Legendary rated level. It really deserved it. For some reason, this level is really unknown, but I think it's one of the best in the game, and probably could have even got Mythic. A really cool level that definitely deserved Legendary. The final Legendary on this list, and a really cool level by Yo Reed. The first Mythic on this list, and although this level is pretty cool, I don't think it should have got Mythic, and many other people also agree with me on that take. Although this was released almost 1 year ago now, it is still hands down one of the best levels in the game, and is 100% deserving of Mythic. At first, I really hated this level, and thought it wasn't even Legendary worthy, yet looking back on it, it's definitely really quite cool, but still probably not deserving of Mythic. I don't know what it is about this level, but it just looks like awesome. And the glow and the mix between realism and pixel blocks all just look really good, so I think it's deserving of Mythic. I'm sorry, but this level just looks really unpolished, and I think that it definitely should have not got Mythic, and I don't really like it. This level is hands down one of the best in the game. Transitions, the art, just everything in this level is perfect, and we couldn't have asked for a better Mythic from Blee. This is another level that I quite disliked at first, and thought it should have only been Legendary, yet now I think it's one of the best levels in the game, and I really like it. I honestly don't think this level should have got Mythic. Even though it's super cool and has some incredible art, it's just not really up to the standards of the other Mythics, I think. This is sadly the last level on this list, and although I think it's really cool, it shouldn't have got Mythic compared to some of the other Legendaries that definitely surpass this level in quality. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Please comment down below what you thought of these levels, and tell me if there's anything you would change if you were making this video. Anyway, please send this level to mods, because it's not been sent in like a week and a half, and I'll see you in the next one.